Hi, my name is Nina Lewis, and today I will be talking about the organization Prevent Child Abuse America. Did you know that there were 7 million child abuse reports filled out on an annual basis, but only 3.2 million children received prevention and post-response care? Types of cases range from neglect being the most common at 74.9% of the cases, and physical and sexual abuse are also some examples. Child neglect happens across America. The definition of child neglect is when a child's basic needs are not adequately met, resulting in actual or potential harm. As stated by Prevent Child Abuse America Association, examples of basic needs are rights to food, clothing, healthcare, nurture, housing, and emotional support. The different types of neglect are physical, emotional, medical, and educational. Kids all around the world need your help and support to be able to live and have a successful life. In order for all kids to be safe and healthy, donations should be given to Prevent Child Abuse America. Because I have done research before on preventing child abuse, I thought it would be important to share once again the extensive problem at hand, and I also believe that I am most accurately suited to portray this information so you guys can be more educated. Learning about child neglect and abuse in America through this speech will help more accurately show how big of a problem this really is in America. First, I will discuss how this problem affects millions of children worldwide in all homes and families. Second, I will talk about the solution and how us as Americans can help fight child abuse. Now I will talk about the problem in America, which is child abuse. Over the years, the issue has started to be addressed in more depth. Child abuse is usually thought to be just physical, however, is way more than that. Child's lives are shaped by their experiences, like what happens in their environment, relationships, and who they form relationships with, like parents and teachers. The Center of Disease Control and Prevention states that when children are exposed to neglect and abuse, they have more risk of developing severe health consequences and chronic diseases later in life. To ensure a healthy and safe life for all kids, nurturing environment and relationships are crucial. After reading facts stated by the American Society for Positive Care of Children, I thought it would be beneficial to share unfortunate but true facts that are going on in the United States. Abused children are 25% more likely to experience teen pregnancy. Teens have experienced abuse more to engage like sexual risks and behaviors. Around 30% of abused and neglected children will possibly abuse their own children, which would just continue this horrible cycle. In one study, about 80% of 21-year-olds that were abused as children met the criteria for one psychological disorder. After sharing with you real-world problems of child abuse and how it affects millions of kids every year, I will not talk about how us as Americans can help by just donating a small amount of money annually. Children sometimes don't know how bad their situation is because that's all they've known. When it comes down to it, we can help prevent child abuse. A simple donation of $50 a year to the Willing and Able Americans will help provide support to Prevent Child Abuse America and help them fund the services and programs that are necessary to stop this problem. We collectively have the responsibility to prevent child abuse in America. To accomplish this, we must support services and policies that enhance child's health and safety. We must also support programs to meet basic needs of children and families, and promote research, training, and public education. Prevent Child Abuse America strives to increase services for families, as, for example, home visits and additional childhood and parent education. They strive to ensure access for all children to have affordable health care, dental care, mental care, and many more things. It is necessary to increase public awareness efforts to educate the public about child neglect, its seriousness, and how they can help prevent it. After learning about where your potential donations to Prevent Child Abuse America will go and all the highly beneficial services and programs it would fund, I would now like to review what we have learned throughout this speech. In conclusion, after learning more about child neglect and abuse in America, I hope it more accurately showed how big of a problem this really is and how it needs to be addressed more efficiently. First, I discussed how this huge problem in America is just growing and we need to fight it. Second, I talked about the solution and how Americans can take part in fighting this problem. All of us have the potential to be a part of an effort to stop child abuse with just a small donation every single year. While you might not be subject to this in your direct life, helpless children are living terrible lives and they feel like they have no way of changing it. But with your help, we can change their lives and make them more safe, more healthy, and happier. Thank you.